Welcome back, folks. It's, of course, Cape Rugby TV, where we keep talking about what's happening in the world of club rugby. And, of course, as you know, over the last, well, for quite a while now, in fact, Western Province Rugby have been busy with the YTC campaign. And, in fact, this coming weekend, it is the Heritage Day Festival at DHL Newlands, which is fantastic for all the teams, Western Province Club Rugby teams who have got participants in the YTC program and the Heritage Day Championships. To tell me more about the YTC program and the festival that's coming up this weekend, and in fact what happened last weekend at City Park, I've got Azipheli Manitsane from Western Province Rugby on the line with me. Azi, great to have you back with us. How are things there with you?
All good, JP, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's fantastic to get you back on the line. We see that you're coming to us from Newlands. Azi, let's quickly, just for the sake of anybody who's just tuning in for the first time, just quickly tell us again, what is the YTC program?
A YTC program, which is the Youth Training Center. It's a program that was launched by SA Rugby in 2015 to grow women's rugby from a junior level. So the program targets under 14 to under 20 players. And then through that, we groom them by giving them the training, conditioning-wise, and also skill-wise. And then those players will be identified and selected to participate in the Western Province teams.
So the YTC program is also, it's girls from schools and girls from youth club structures as well?
Yes, JP, it's from primary schools, high schools, and some junior clubs rugby, like False Bay, they also have juniors, BZB have juniors, Blue Jet, they have juniors, and Dolphins Rugby Club, they also have juniors. Those teams normally participate in our festivals. Even got new teams now, it's Gordon's Bay, Pioneers, they also have junior teams, so and NTK.
So before we talk about coming up this weekend, which is of course Heritage Day, this Friday at Newlands, City Park on Friday, what you referred to as a festival, there were quite a few. I mean, we managed to get out there. We've got some footage playing in the background here of some of the pictures we got there. But it was a great opportunity for the girls. You had, for example, you had Coach Labib Levy there on the day, running the girls through their paces, doing some testing, doing some skills drills. That looked, while we were filming it, it looked like it was quite exciting for the girls.
Okay. Jay, that was the under 20 and under 18 training session. They're preparing for their game with the SWD on next week Saturday. Yes, we have a lot of people that are giving back to these kids, making sure that they got all the skills, like as you mentioned, Labib Levy, our conditioning coach, Brendan, and then our head coach, which is Simnikiwe Ngunda, and also there's Lorian, which is the head coach of the senior side. So we have a lot of people that are contributing to make sure these girls get all the skills they need.
And of course, for them on the day, there was an international TV shoot, and there was a surprise visit from former Springbok rugby player Brian Abana.
Yes, JP, and they were very excited with that. We had the filming. Zikona, one of our players, which is the under 20 players, she was chosen for her inspiring story for the program called Youth Unstoppable from World Rugby. Then they were filming her that day, trying to get the inspiration that she has for that inspired them. So they wanted to know more about her and do the filming shoot for all the girls. And now it was a quite surprise that we had Brian Abana there, and also Piokushe Nyanda from the MasterCard ambassadors. So yeah, it was exciting, and it made more players want to come, because in the group when we shared the pictures, and like, oh coach, we're coming, because now they get to see more people coming in, and some of them are role models to them.
Yeah, it was fantastic looking at just how excited everybody was, smiling. I think that's what we look for from rugby. is that spirit, and we know how difficult life has been for everybody in the last 2 years or last 18 months, and just to see the girls smiling with these big faces, and Brian Abana also with a big smile on his face, obviously loving every minute of being there. It was really fantastic to see that. But Azzy, let's talk a little bit about this coming Friday. It's Heritage Day at Newlands. This has been a long time coming in terms of also the women's collective getting involved with the promotion of the growth of women and girls. But now it's YTC on Friday. You've got quite a few teams that have entered already.
Yes, Shapey. I think we said yesterday it was around 12, and there's still more that wants to join, because there were some from the schools they're asking if they can join. That we must give them the stuff so that they can join. We're very excited about this coming Friday, which is the Heritage Day at Newlands, because it's how we grow the women's rugby around Western Cape. And we've been struggling through the years to make sure that all the teams have women's rugby. As 2019, we only had, I think, 6 women's rugby, but now we can see that there's a growth coming in, and some of the players that coming from our junior structure, they're going to clubs now, because most of my girls at the under 19 and 20, they didn't have clubs. But now they're seeing that there's some clubs that are coming in, and then they're starting to join those clubs. And it will be a good thing. It's just a start, and that we will be playing 6 touches. It's not rugby, but it's a skill for a rugby.
Yeah.
But it's just a start, and we're very excited about it, and we're hoping it's going to help us grow the women's rugby, and it's going to help us have more clubs and more people participating. And at least there's already more people want to join, but the clubs are far. But now if we have clubs in all region, and there's going to be more players coming in.
Well, that's fantastic, because I think it also connects to your club rugby representatives, where every club now has been asked to have a representative driving the growth of women and girls at the club. So the dots are connecting. We're really seeing some fantastic alignment here. From the youth structures into the YTC program, into the DHL Western Province rugby side. I mean, you must be, as the administrator for YTC, you must be very happy with the progress you guys have made.
I'm really happy, JP. I'm very happy, because now there's women that are coaching, there's women in administration, there's women in referees. We're throwing this game, and there's going to be more and more players coming. Yeah. From what we're having now. I'm very excited, because previous years we used to be you are alone in the structure of throwing this women's rugby, but now I see there's more people that want to join. There's more people want to gain in different sides of rugby. It doesn't mean that they must come and play. They can also be administrations. They can be coaches. They can do everything in their clubs. So I'm very excited, and
I think it's fantastic. If we look at, like I said, all of the dots are coming together. You've got the women's collective. You've got the database now of past players, past managers, current players, current managers. You've got the clubs with representatives. You've got regional representatives. You've got youth structures and school structures. It's really fantastic. Azzy, I think we're gonna leave it at that, because as we know, women's rugby is on TV every week on Cape Rugby for the last 2 years, and all of your players are becoming famous. So we'll leave it at that. We'll say to you, congratulations and well done. We can't wait for Friday.
Thank you, JP. I'm preparing now. After this, I'm going to a meeting so that we can plan everything and make sure everyone is ready for Friday.
There we go, folks. Azipheli Manitsane, and she's, of course, the administrator for the YTC program. And as you heard us say there, all of the dots are connecting, from the youth structures all the way to the senior structures. leading women administrators involved in the program, clubs driving the programs at club level, and of course we'll keep doing it on TV and giving exposure for the girls, for the women, for the administrators, for the program, and it really is fantastic. So just a reminder again, if you're a club structure that is watching right now, make sure that you have a women's representative at your club. Whether you're playing in fixtures or not, it does help to make sure that the entry into the club system is there. Folks, that's a wrap from us then this evening. We will see you again next week, same time, same place. Have a fantastic rugby weekend. Bye-bye.